It's Tales from Terry on a Tuesday, and we're just going to talk about the highs and lows of gig, because you've done every type of gig going, haven't you?
High to low, yeah.
Haven't you? So, you'd been playing London Palladium
Yes,
with Ronnie Jukes.
that's right.
Yeah.
So, I'm driving home through the night back to Yorkshire. So I arrived home in Barnes, as it was then, in about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm tired, I go to bed. I get up about just before midday. And the phone rang and I said, who is it? He says, it's Palmer Joyce. Now Palmer Joyce was an agent from Doncaster. And she said, I know Ronnie isn't working tonight because he was having his day off. I thought, well, I'm going to have a day off, you know what I mean? Be great. She said, oh no, honestly, I'm desperate. I'm desperate for somebody to help me out with this club in Doncaster called the Park Club, which I never heard of. So, will you help me? So, oh, go on then, all right, okay, I'll do it. And when I get there, eventually fine, gets there, and it's got a C3 Hammond organ there, which were on, that one on its last legs, basically, and a big kit of drums when I walked in, which you, as soon as you saw it, it fills you with dread.
Oh no.
Because it's a really old-fashioned set of drums with skulls along the top and the cymbals that hang down. So something from a relic from about 1920, something like that. So anyway, the drummer had to arrive. Yeah, there's only introduced him and we did started with. And the singer actually, or a male singer who got a big vibrato on his voice, he starts singing, going, whoa, 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 like that. You know. So anyway, we start playing and we go in singing and gets halfway through it, and I'm listening to this Freddie at the back, and I set off laughing. I couldn't. I saw it sounded so funny, and I could hardly play. I'm still playing. I managed to get through the set and managed to get off. And the drummer says to me, "What on earth? What are you laughing at there?" I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "I can't really tell you. You won't." I said, "If I tell you, you won't believe me." And he was curious through the night. Anyway, he got to the end of the night. He says, "Please tell me what you were laughing at." He says, because he could hardly stand, hardly sit on the organ stool. I said, "Well," I said, "I'll tell you the truth, Albert." I says, "I was working at London Palladium last night." And he looked at me and said, in other words, he didn't believe me. I said, "Well, actually, that's an actual fact." So like you realise that all of a sudden you're there 1 minute, you've just been playing London Palladium the night before, and there you are. You couldn't get it to worse club if you tried. The following day.
But you found the funny side of it.
Oh, you found the funny side of it. There's lots of funny things in showbiz, loads of funny things that happen, in your life.
Yeah.
But a lot of them concern me. Sure, when I was at Greensburg, we did a thing. There was an illusion act on the stage called Bernard Hughes and Honour. Now, in part of the act, Bernard walked on with a broomstick and put it had a thing on the middle of the stage and put the broomstick in place. So then Honour came on dressed as a witch, big cloak. So the idea was him to hypnotise her.
Okay.
So he's playing this music, then he puts her with a broomstick under her arm here, there on the stage. Then he lifts her out like that, so she's now parallel to the stage. Again, the mysterious music. Then it starts spinning round. She starts spinning round on the stage with she's doing this, And the idea, like that, then the music gets slower and more and more, and then it gradually brings it down, comes off the broomstick. Where am I? Oh, this bit. Which was going great till about the Wednesday. So again, coming up onto the broomstick, starts spinning round. And she fell off onto the stage.
Oh, no.
She came off. Because what had happened under the cloak was like a metal bodice, and what happens is as he puts her arm on the broomstick, it's not wood, it's made of solid metal, isn't it? It's really heavy, and he clicks her onto this thing that applies to all the body weight,
Right.
and he puts her out, it holds the body weight on this bodice, but it had come off.
No.
I've never heard such language on the stage in my life.
Oh, no.
She was, unbelievable. She was chasing him on the stage, you know. She was.
So she weren't hurt?
Well, she was a bit bruised in her head, you know what I mean?
Was there a moment where you really shouldn't laugh?
Well, we were all killing ourselves laughing at me
no.
on the band, you know, all the plate, you know. It was funny, just there's so many things like that happened, but you don't realise that they're going to happen at all. And with Bernie Clifton, I was working with Bernie in Norwich, right, in a corporate event, right, in a big place where they're all having dinner, all black time, this big dining room in this hotel in Norwich. So then it was Bernie's turn to come up on stage, and before that, a couple of weeks before that, I'd shown Bernie how to play Smoke Gets In Your Eyes.
Oh yeah.
Because on the stage, on the stool, right, it was smoke coming out of the stool underneath me, right. I'm playing Smoke Gets In and singing Smoke, all the smoke coming out, which on the face of it looks really funny. It works really great. So he's trying to think, I'm trying to play the smoke coming up from my backside. But one thing we didn't take into account, my love, is the fact that when this happens, smoke goes up into the ceiling, and there's an alarm for the smoke
No.
connected to a sprinkler.
No.
So,
You're kidding?
no.
That sort of smoke set the alarm off?
Well, it did, and that's the sprinklers, isn't it?
Oh gosh.
We never even thought about it. But I've never seen a room clear as fast in my life.
Oh no.
But just from a thing like that, he'd worked this gag out that he thought he was singing Smoke Gets In Your Eyes and I'd be playing it. And underneath the stove, with the smoke coming out of it, which harmless, but he hit the thing, and all of a sudden the alarm went off. We'd got something like 20 seconds to get out of that room before before the sprinkler started.
And what about all your equipment?
Well, that were up there, yeah. We got that on piano there. There was a piano.
Did it get ruined in the
Well,
sprinkler?
no, it was all right. Okay, I put the lid down. Got the lid down there.
Oh no.
But I mean, I've never seen a room all, all the lovely vessels and everything flying through the doors.
Oh no. Wow.
So that's show business. That's it. That's it. You have to be, not you.
But you couldn't carry on after that.
No. There's lots of things like that happen. It's just another lady at Thegreed, she was a singer, lovely soprano, singing the thing called Funiculi Funicula. Funiculi Funicula.
No, I
Italian,
don't know
no,
it.
right? Lot of verses. About 6. In between each verse, there's a little vamp. So we get to about the 5th verse, so it's coming towards the ending, right? And somebody came through a door and slammed the door. Right? So we keep it. So instead of going on to the last verse, she went back to the beginning again. In her head, she hit like a mental block in her head, so you went back to the beginning.
Oh no.
So she went through it all again.
Oh no.
And we get to this bit where the door had slammed and she couldn't get onto it. So I'm and then I said to the lad, ending, big chord. Otherwise we'd have still been there.
Yeah, you would have seen it today.
But like things that happen, you just get to how do you do it?
Oh yeah, that's bad, learning lyrics. That's
Oh.
when you forget your lines and then you get them blocked.
But I'm sure you'll not forget any lyrics, okay?
No, I never do. I never sing it wrong, and I also never get giggles either at gigs.
Not yet.
No, I've had awful episodes of giggles where you just can't stop laughing.
No.
It's
terrible.
awful.
It's some of the things that strikes you funny. It's really, it is difficult. And that thing that club in Doncaster, I nearly fell off the stage. And I had to keep going, because he's still singing. But I mean, there's things like that. You do, as you know now, you're experiencing that now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was professional when stuff like that happens.
No, but you've got to be, haven't you? That's when you have to be.
Yes. Yes.
Because they're relying on you.
Yes,
aren't
he's
they?
telling me I should be more professional.
No, I think you are very professional in what you're doing.
Thank
I think
you.
you are.
When I get giggles, it goes
And I
out
think
the
you're
window.
getting into the right era. And I think you should now start working on backing people,
Oh,
on singing and
yes.
backing,
Yes.
working behind other
Yes.
people.
Yes, I would love to.
Because
do
you've got the
that.
ability to do that.
Well, thank you.
Well, you're welcome, Catherine.
Thank you.
And it's been lovely to see you.
The highs and lows from Terry. 1 minute London Palladium, the next
You-
a working man's club with spittoons
With
under the
spittoons on
top.
the floor.
Oh.
And a guy with drum skulls across the top.
Oh dear, we've got it all here. With Terry Herrington, thank you so much.
You're welcome.